So thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. Don't forget,
course.
agent to agent. If you're a listing agent, if you are an agent attraction, kvCORE is also built for you to use it. All right. I wanted to share, and I have my screen to prove it, that I've been using kvCORE and it's actually working for me. And I actually have a live demo because right before the call, I sent someone my link to my app. So I'm going to tell you guys what I said. I screenshot it and I'm going to share it in our chat as well. But I wanted to do this live. I don't know what she said. I'm going to reveal it live. But I have a client that's not moving until June or July. But she contacted me and say, okay, I'm getting ready to start looking. So I was like, oh, yes, please. Don't go to any new construction. You know, I gave her all the rules. Don't go to any new construction without my card. Make sure you mention that you have an agent. And if you go, why don't you just call me first to see if I'm busy? And if I'm not busy, I'll go with you. She's like, but I don't want to bother you yet. No, I need you to bother me. Okay. So we had that discussion on the phone. So I want to show you guys how I'm using the app. We discovered that the app was one of our key takeaways. The listings landing page worked for me. Okay. The listings landing page got me a lead, even though it was somebody didn't give me their correct information, but it still prompted clicks and prompted someone to put in information. And my computer's moving slow because of because of Zoom, but it'll catch up in a second. What about your daily to-do list? Your daily to-do list, that has also been working for me. It is reminding me of people I need to talk to and who I need to call and all of that good stuff. Let me get this back. Let's just go back. And last but not least, our playbooks, which prompted us to have a landing page and to market a listing and to put a listing on TikTok and Reels. So I got a lot of feedback from that. I marketed one property for the week. So I decided to add into my marketing plan that I'll share a property of the week each week. So today I'll pick another one and I'll start it over the weekend and hopefully I get some movement. But let's jump right into week 4. If you don't know how to log into your kvCORE, it is simply kvCORE.eXpRealty.com. And if you've logged in, then they will probably remember you. Let's see if they remember me while we're on the call. Since I'm having technical difficulties this morning. There we go. So they remember me. So I'm already logged in to kvCORE and my dashboard is what comes right up. One feature I discovered that we have not talked about, but you probably have taken care of this already, but you can sync your Gmail to kvCORE. So I can see all of my Gmail emails over here in kvCORE as well. Okay. So don't forget, if you don't have that or don't know if you did, all you do is go to the top and click that little mail envelope right there. And if you haven't, or if you need to make sure that all the settings are correct, you should see Google settings right there. Or if you have not done it, it will say sync my Gmail right there. All right. Don't forget, anything that's blue is clickable. So you click that and it'll help you to set up, or you could just see the settings as well. All right. Any questions or any other feedback or key takeaway or some success with something that we've done? Let's see, Julie, can you make a copy of the email to your client's portfolio? So I believe, Julie, let's see, I believe if I have an email in here from someone that is in my contacts that it comes over. The reason I know that is because I'm going to try it with this one. Audra should be in my contacts. And if she is here, let's see. Hello, Audra. Good morning. If you are here, yes. So if you have your Gmail synced and your client emails you on that Gmail, then the email goes into their contact. I think we looked at that a few weeks ago and we didn't put 2 and 2 together, but And let me change Audra to a client, a closed client, because Audra is actually an agent that is on my team. So I'm bouncing around. Actually, let's discuss this. Annie and Tom, I know you guys use kvCORE to talk to agents. So if an agent is in your downline, what journey are you going to choose for them? What do you think? Tell me what you guys take is on that. And then we're going to go to Victoria's question. I like these questions. Thank you for bringing these questions and chat in the chat box. Keep it coming. Anybody have?
I think the agent would go under sphere, right?
Well, sphere, I think they're a little more than sphere. Well, they could be sphere,
Sphere,
but
and then, yeah, I have like sphere and then hashtag agent for the agent.
okay.
But
Okay.
mine,
That makes more sense. Yeah, sphere. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't change that. Sphere, you're right. I was looking at this and it made me feel like sphere was just somebody that didn't do anything yet. And we'll have to look through kvCORE just to see their definition of sphere. They have a definition of sphere. We'll find it. I'm going to write it down. We'll find it before I leave today. I think their definition of sphere kind of puts them like not doing any kind of business with us, but just somebody that we know. So agents might fit there, or if I'm really doing a lot of agent attraction, I'll probably want to know if they're in a stage of, being a lead, active, or, a prospect, or even closed, meaning that I've already closed them. So you kind of got like two variations of that. Thank you, Annie. Anybody else have any idea or any suggestion on if you're using this for agent to agent communication or communicating with your team or downline or group? Anybody? No? Okay. All right, let me go to Victoria's. Victoria, I turned on birthday notifications, now working on going in and adding birthdays, especially for my sphere. Yes, that was another key takeaway. Birthdays. If you don't know the birthdays, then I suggest that you contact people, send them a text message or email telling them that you are fixing your customer database or your sphere database, your friends database, whoever they are, name the database, that database, and ask them if you could add their birthday because you want to send them a special birthday message, or you could say gift or whatever you want to say. If you do like maybe $5 gift cards for Starbucks, a lot of people do that. And they are e-gift cards, then you tell them you want to add it and send them a little special gift for their birthday. So that was that one. Thank you for sharing that key takeaway, Victoria. All right, so this is my dashboard. Let me see, I got another one. Let me see, let's see. It says, would you please show where to get the mobile app to share? I don't think that I'm looking at the right one. Yep, it's very easy. It's easier than you think. We are overthinking it. Click your name, click that down button, and this here is your app. Looks like a little phone with an arrow. When you click that, this website opens. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is what people will see once they click the link. So I decided this morning to text the link to my client, and let's see what she said. Okay, I'll tell you guys what I said. I said, good morning. I don't know if I told you I have an app. If you add in your search criteria, it will share it with me and automatically send both of us new listings and listings that fit your needs/wants list. Want to try it? And I got the link and she said, hey, yes, I will. Thank you. So y'all, that was simple. Okay. That's a really quick, simple text. I will put that little text message in our work chat app so that you can have it, you can copy and paste it, but quick little conversation with a prospect. And I'm going to show you guys how you mark that you did that. All right, so we're going to actually go to her contact and put down that I sent the text and I sent everything to her. And next week, we should see her in this all activities page, okay? And the reason I did that is when I opened up my activity page, I see Brandy. Brandy is my current client right now. She is looking at listings. So remember, they're going to tell me when my contacts are looking at listings. Okay. How many listings? All right. Oh, if she's on her, it looks like she's on her computer versus on her mobile app. So this is the listing that she's looked at, and she's probably looked at this 3 times is what I'm taking. That she's looked at it 3 times. So it has prompted me to see what she sees, and I can make a phone call or do whatever I need to do with that. So right here, you guys, remember, this is our office phone number. So I'm a little, oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. I thought it was our office phone number. It's not. Okay. Never mind. So I have a new lead here. Somebody put their phone number in there, a buyer. They actually called me. So I need to call this person back or text them because I thought this was the office number and I was saving it for today. So as soon as we hang up, I'm going to call this phone number back. Don't y'all call my lead either. All right, I'm going to call that lead back and find out how can I help them? I thought that was the actual office phone number, so I made a mistake. Here is from our landing page last week. You guys see, they clicked from that website we built last week, and this is the address. This is what they saw. They viewed the listing. So they wanted to see more. So if they would have given me their correct information, I think they typed in the email address like 111-222-333 @gmail.com. So I know that's fake. I'm not even going to try to email that, okay? So they emailed, and they put in their contact information or fake contact information, and they saw the lead. So this is working. Did anybody else try our landing pages or our squeeze pages? This was a squeeze page one. Did anybody else try that? Come off of mute or type in the chat. So I just wanted y'all to know it's working. If we work it, it works. So I put that on Facebook. Okay. All right. If you didn't, please, you want to go into these playbooks, into right here, playbooks, and try this. Go to your office listings. Do this if you guys want some leads and some business. All right, so let's jump into what we are supposed to do today. I definitely wanted to just recap because I'm seeing success. Today we're talking about communication. Annie started our call off right away. She's setting up and managing contact lists. She mentioned hashtags a minute ago. Don't forget, your hashtags are how you group your contacts, how you put them in the Rolodex, how you know who they are, where they come from. So hashtags, if you don't know what hashtags is, write it down in your notes, and you are going to go right down the bottom in kvCORE and talk and try to get some information about hashtags, okay? We covered it, but if you don't remember, do that. So today we want to make sure that we have some tips and tricks for emails and text messages. That's what we're going to do. And here again, we're going to integrate some of our communication templates. Now, kvCORE has plenty. If you have one that you've used in a different system, or if you want to create one using ChatGPT, you should do that because it's easy to add your own campaigns into kvCORE, okay? And again, using the mobile app for on-the-go communication. So I did use my mobile app this week as well to send a quick text message. So don't forget, if you don't have the app yourself, this is you now having the kvCORE app from the agent's side, from the running your business side. That was another key takeaway. We have an app. We can be on the go. We can answer messages, or actually the reason I use it is because when Brandy was looking at that property, I got a notification. So when this notification came on my dashboard, it also came to my app, and I have notifications set up. My app notifies me right away, okay? So don't forget about your having the app as well. Now, today I want to go into our marketing page, all right? We've been down through some of these links. We are now to marketing. When we talk about communication, 9 times out of 10, we want our kvCORE to communicate for us. We want some automated, some smart communication. Remember, we talked about the behavioral. We talked about kvCORE watches the behavior of your leads and your database as well. Don't forget, behavioral automation. We covered that, all right? Hashtag management right there. Birthdays and anniversaries is right there. We've been going through some of these buttons. So mass email, okay, has been done. Now, oh, search alerts. We also can set up search alerts. Don't forget, Brandy is set up on a search alert. All right, if you guys didn't notice, she is set up on a search alert. So maybe I sent her that listing, or maybe she found it and then she clicked it. So don't forget, if you have clients actively looking, the search alerts works well. All right, you guys, all of my dashboard is looking like what we've been doing over the past 3 weeks. This is week 4. So you should have some movement. The same way I have movement, you should have movement if you are executing. Don't forget to execute these things. All right, now, smart campaigns is 9 times out of 10 what you are going to be using, but I want to show you everything here before we jump into the campaigns, because I'm going to spend the most time in campaigns. So when I go to marketing, I'm thinking, okay, marketing, it sounds like you were going to help me with some other type of marketing, not just email and text messages. Well, yes, kvCORE is. They have a design center, okay? So you can make some creative marketing materials here, not only for social media, not only for mailing, but they have door hangers as well. So it's divided into categories: print media, social media, videos, websites, and they save your designs. Now, why I don't see any designs, because I did do one and I shared it. I mean, yeah, I did one and I saved it because I wanted to have one before you guys got here, but I may not have hit saved, evidently. So what I did is I didn't do a listing promotion. Of course, I didn't do brokerage agent because I'm not a new agent. I went over and I found this one, Client Success A, a testimonial. Okay. And let me show y'all what happens when you click that. Voila, Nakia is already here. I'm already programmed. All of my contact information is already in there. Now, I didn't like this line right here. So you're able to change all of this and do whatever you want down here. So down here, I did nakiaevans.com. Here, I just took this out. I don't know what I put there. I can't even remember. Well, this is my office number 9 times out of 10, I believe. That's probably my North Carolina office number. I don't know that by heart. Forgive me today for not knowing my office number by heart, but I don't know it. So I think what I did is I just took it out and I typed the word office right here, because I believed, even though I did not do any research, I believed that that was my office number. So I just typed office right there, okay? And then I just changed that, and I cut and paste a testimonial from Mozilla testimonials, or I know you guys mentioned Google testimonials, or any testimonials you're using. I cut and pasted right here. And she was a buyer. And I didn't put her address, but I did put the city in there. I put Kannapolis, North Carolina there, and her information. And then I just hit download and I saved it. Okay. Let me see if you guys can see the whole thing there. If you have anything else, you can put something else there. If you have your own logo, you can put your own logo there. Any of these boxes you can update and play with. Okay. So that's just one thing. Another takeaway that you can take away from these classes: you can design things. So evidently I did not hit sure, but you have plenty. So here's the deal. We don't have to think for a long time anymore. That's really all I want to show you. For everybody that's been stuck, for everybody that says they don't know what to do, well, now you don't have to worry about it, because this artificial intelligence is telling you what to do. I mean, they have so many things if you just want to promote yourself, if you want to promote a listing. So this is homework. This is homework to visit the Marketing Design Center in kvCORE, find a listing, promote yourself, do your testimonials, but do something. If it's a postcard that you want to design, anything, do something, and share it on social media. Somebody, Dawn is my best scribe. Dawn, keep track of what our homework is so we can type it in the kvCORE chat later. I know you'll text message me and remind me. Also, oh, while I'm talking about Dawn, Dawn said you can turn on notification when people message you in the app. Yes, make sure that your notifications are on in that app. All right, for today, I really wanted to spend some time looking at the campaigns and showing you guys how to preview them. I think that's most important, is to preview them and see if they even fit. Also wanted to show you guys that, yes, I do have my own campaigns. You're probably like, why does kvCORE have a 5-day goal setting challenge? Well, kvCORE didn't have that. This is my campaign. So I do these challenges. I do them on social media, Facebook groups, but I wanted to see if I could do it in the email realm. Okay. And so I have these set up. I have not used them yet. They aren't in use yet. But when I run these challenges, I'm going to go ahead and run them through kvCORE. Now, I did this for an example, a sample as well. So let me just show you guys what it looks like when you create your own campaign. So you name it, of course. You get to say all of the stuff up here. This was put in here a long time ago. I'm ashamed of myself that I've not used it yet. Don't nobody talk about me when we get off this call, but I'm ready when I'm ready. So these are going to be emails. My challenges are emails, okay? This is what the email looks like. Just say, hey, and then it'll have their first name. You can program this. You can put these first names and then all of this good stuff in here. All of these are the like mail merge areas. Okay. So when you're sending this out mass or even one at a time, if you program this with this first name here, they will add in the first name of who it is. All right. So it's day one of the goal challenge. Are you excited? Did you know? Blah, 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 blah. So this is day one. This is going to go out once. It's going to go out to my contact, from me to my contact that opts in or that has this hashtag because they want to participate in the goals challenge. It's going to go out this day, the first day. And on the second one, I just want to show y'all how these are going to just go out day one, then day two. So you see that there, day two, then the next one, day three. So you can set something up like this. I just wanted to show you this because this is what I have set up. Wanted to show you that you too can create your own campaign. You'll edit, of course, who it applies to, when does it start, whether you wanted to run all the time or however, whatever. Clone campaign and share campaign. So clone campaign is basically duplicating it. Sharing the campaign means that if Annie wanted to run this challenge, I can share this campaign to Annie. Annie can download this into her kvCORE and then she can use it. Okay, so if we have any people that work together, we have agents that collaborate, or I'm a mentor. If I create a campaign and I want to share it with my mentees, this is something that I would do, right? I would create the campaign and say, hey, you don't have to do it because I've already done it. Let me share it with you. All right. Any questions on sharing a campaign that you've created? I feel like I'm just talking, y'all. Y'all here? Everybody say hello, good morning in the chat box so I know y'all here and we're still doing okay. I feel like I'm just talking to my computer this morning. Okay, there y'all go. All right, moving over. kvCORE library. So kvCORE has tons. When I say tons, they have tons of campaigns. They are named, right? They describe what's going on in this campaign or who this campaign is for. They also tell you what is in this campaign. So they don't only have email campaigns or text message campaigns. They have task campaigns, which I love the most. This is my thing here. This is what I love the most when it comes to campaigns, even more than communicating or automated communication, because one size does not fit all. let me say that again, because today I wanted to discuss one size does not fit all. And that's why I started our conversation with my campaigns, because you will probably want to use this nice templates button right here and create your own campaign. We will get to that. Because if I click into this campaign here, and I see that it is not the campaign that I want for my clients, then I'm either going to edit it or I'm going to just totally change it. Now, editing works best because half the work is done for you. But if you have your own campaign, go ahead and do your own campaign also. Since my favorite thing to do is use these task reminders, I'm going to click here and show you guys what it is telling me to do. So kvCORE has this. It says core active buyer, default for buyer leads with active status. Okay. So this is just a reminder. If I want my clients to get this, I'm going to have to make sure they are under buyer and they are having active status. Okay. And this is going to start when I move their status to active lead. If I made this campaign active, it's not active yet. I'll show you how to activate it. But once I activate this, anybody I put into my kvCORE as a buyer with a status of active lead is going to be dropped into this campaign. So what does this campaign do? Day 5, they're saying an email and CMA. They are saying that I should email, maybe. I'm thinking that this makes a great text message if this applies. So the reason I wouldn't just turn this on is because right now my system is not to just send every single active lead a CMA. So if I turned this on, if this was an email that actually went out to a client, this is telling me to send an email or to do this, right? But if this was an actual email, which I will show you, they do have this campaign set up with an active email. To send somebody an email that says, did you get the CMA I sent you? What did you think of the valuation of your home? Doesn't make sense to me. All right. So if you're confused for a reason, because I probably didn't put my buyer, every single buyer that I put into my kvCORE, I don't want them on day 5 to get an email that says, did you get the CMA I sent to you? I don't want that. All right. So when I look at this, and I'm gonna look at another one because I'm not too sure. I'm like, okay, one wrong email. Maybe I can, edit this. But now the second on day 15, they're getting an email that says the home valuation I sent you, was it possibly putting your home on the market, or, I'm gonna show y'all this actual campaign. It's telling me that these are the tasks, right? This is what the tasks are, but let me show you the actual campaign so you guys can read the emails. I think it is core default by, yep, this one. Let me see, maybe. Yep. Okay. So on day 5, no, I'm sorry. I chose the same one. Hold on. We want the ones with the actual emails. Yep, here it is. Better not be the same thing in here. Let me see. I think it is. Darn it. All right, y'all. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Don't fight me. Let me go to another one. I'm just go to this one. There we go. I think my kvCORE is not working. Hold on, y'all. Because this definitely is not the same campaign. Why is it doing that? Let me see. I'm gonna go all the way down the bottom. Let's look at another one. Let me see. And if that same screen pulls up, okay, here we go. This is better. All right, so let's look at this one. See if you guys, this is what I do. I click on these, see if I like them, see if they resonate with me, see if it's something that I would send or say to my clients, all right? This little task that we're doing now, or that I want you guys to do, is I want you to click those buttons of those campaigns, see if they resonate with you, see if you want to use them. Find the ones that you like, find the ones that you'll use, and then activate them or move them over to you, but don't turn them on yet. We'll talk about when to turn them on and when not to. So for right now, we are just reviewing. So this isn't, if I put a client here, I have a client who is a buyer and their status is new lead. If I turn this campaign on and I put my buyer in this campaign, kvCORE is going to do these things for me, okay? On day one, the day that I put them in this campaign, they are going to get a text message that says, "Hi, Treya, forgot to ask. I wanted to ask the other day after you visited our real estate website, are you actively shopping for a specific type of property or looking for something particular?" Well, see how I stumbled over that? That's not how I talk, right? So if I add this campaign, I probably will use this one, but kvCORE actually has artificial intelligence, ChatGPT. They have their own little ChatGPT. They can change this wording up for you if you want to. All right. If you want to change this is changeable. So don't just say, I don't like that sentence. Keep going, keep checking to see if this campaign is for you. Here's the next email on day 3. They email the client, say, "Hi, if you own a property in the area, we have a tool that'll let you quickly see what it might sell for in today's market. Just click here to check it out." And then they'll give your ask for the free CMA kind of button right there. Now, that one, okay, we cooking. So they're finding out from these buyers if they have a home to sell. All right, let me see. On day 5, you're telling them, "I have some free time in my calendar this weekend if you want to meet up to tour 2 or 3 properties." That's a good one. I get the most response from this email for some reason. When I was using kvCORE, people always answered this particular email. So take note of this. You may, if you're not using these campaigns, this may be some wording that you may want to use in a text message or an email, because I have had much success with this one. Telling people you have some free time and asking them, "Do you want to go out and see some properties?" We'll start a conversation. All right, so this campaign looks okay. So I'm like, all right, maybe I do like this campaign. So I am going to clone this campaign. Let me see. Clone this campaign. Cloning the campaign, I think we'll move it over into my into my campaigns, okay? I have to answer all these questions. I don't want to do all this yet because I got to really read through this and I don't want to take too much time to read through this. But here is where you would start the method of saying, "I want to use this campaign," okay? If you're in here, you like it, you want to use it, click clone this campaign. Once you do that, I'm going to go back over to my campaigns and I'm going to show you guys the ones that I have gotten from kvCORE. I have probably got this one default. Let's look at default renter. I'm sure I've gotten this one. Maybe I just moved it over. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was already, kvCORE gives you some campaigns. That was already in my kvCORE already. Let me see where I could find I know where I have these things somewhere. Let's see. Yes, no. Nope. All right, let me show y'all, since I'm right here, let me show you guys where I am right now. Right here is a list of, I think we call them canned responses, maybe in a different system. These are some conversations or some text messages that kvCORE already has set up for you under these templates. These are some things that are already here for you. If you want to try to use them, let me go to one that I might want to use. I have a buyer, so I'm going to look for one that says buyer immediate. A buyer, I got time. Let's look at it. Clone again. I want to move this over into, I'm good with this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and click clone, y'all. I want to move this one over into my kvCORE, my campaigns. Let me see if it moved. Should be. My eyes are playing tricks on me. That number did not move. Let's see. Okay. All right, let me hit add campaign. Let's do that. Nope, so it's the same thing. Add a new campaign when the lead is new. So I don't want to do this right now, but I want y'all to play with this for homework because I don't want to add in something that I don't want to use. I don't want to make any mistakes because I have active people in here now. But let me take some questions for these campaigns. What questions do you have related to these kvCORE campaigns, these automated email, text, and tasks?
Nakia, I have a question.
There you go. Come on, Tom.
It's Justin for now.
Oh, Justin, I'm sorry. You sound just like Tom this morning, Justin.
Oh, I'm not that good. Come on now.
Let me open my participants. Okay, there you go. I can see you. And Tom came off of mute too, so Tom is probably going to talk a little bit today too. All right,
So
Justin.
recently I've been receiving text messages directly from me, I guess from my kvCORE directly to me, with messages just like you did. Hey, I'm available, blah, blah, blah. How is that happening all of a sudden? What's going on? What have I done? Something has happened.
So
And are my clients getting it?
Okay, well, it sounds like you set yourself up on a campaign. So let's look. So go ahead, go to campaigns. You're on this page, right? The same page that I'm on, campaigns, marketing, smart campaigns. You can see if these campaigns are on right here. See these blue buttons here?
Go to marketing and then smart campaigns.
Yes. So, and back to, and Justin, while you are looking for yours, back to me adding these campaigns, these are the default kvCORE campaigns, but I added them over into mine, and that's why they have that blue in that user, you guys. So I did actually add some of those campaigns over to my kvCORE.
Okay, I'm
All right,
seeing that.
Justin, do you have some blue buttons over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's click into, I'm trying to think, who do I have in a campaign? Let me see. Actually, let me see up here. I have a campaign that should be on my team one. Nope, that's not on. But I should, I'm gonna click one of these blue ones. Let's troubleshoot. I want to see if somebody, how do you see if somebody is in a campaign? Campaign history always run. So mine's aren't running yet. It does say active. I just don't have anybody in there, which is another thing I have written down. I need to get my closed. Well, I need to start using this one. This one right here. Make sure you guys that when you turn a campaign on and you add a person to a campaign, that it actually applies. So today I cannot go in and put all my past clients into this campaign because they're going to send them an email on the 30th day saying, hey, it's been 30 days. How are you loving your home? Okay. We don't want that. We don't want people in the wrong campaigns. And that's kind of what Justin is trying to figure out right now. Does he have people in the wrong campaign or is it only himself? So Justin, if you can't figure it out from this screen, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the dashboard and we are going to find you, okay? Or we'll just go to this search bar right here and you're going to type in your name. Type in Justin. I'm going to type in Nakia. Just for computer sake or screen sake. Oh, I got more than one Nakia in here. I got a few of them. All right, so Justin, when you find yourself, click yourself and you will see all of the emails that you have received. And you should see which campaigns you are on as well. If you are on a search alert, you'll see that. Here is active campaigns right there.
Got it. Thank you.
Got it. You're welcome. Now, what I suggest you do, because you want to see if anybody else is receiving that campaign, just click on a few people that are in your database and just check to see which campaigns they're on. Okay. Does that work?
Thank you. Got it.
You're welcome. All right. Did everybody see how you did that? How we did that? Did anybody else maybe have that issue? Do you need to know what campaigns your people are on? Do you got that? All right, we got like 17 more minutes. Who else has a troubleshoot? I love troubleshooting. I'm probably great at troubleshooting. Anybody forget something that we covered already? Or do we want to go back into marketing? I'm just going to click another button while I wait for somebody to unmute. Nope, nope, nope. Y'all quiet this morning. Nothing. This I clicked yesterday. I was going to play with this core listing machine. I just like clicking buttons. To be honest with y'all, I am not a kvCORE expert, but how I became proficient in kvCORE is I just started pushing buttons to see if any of these buttons apply, anything look like it's worth me trying, if there was anything that I wanted to do. And really, when I pushed this button, the first thing I saw was view marketing designs, design center. That sounded, good to me. So I think I'm going to play with designs. I'm also going back to these listings. Don't forget last week, if you were not here last week, because I've had success with this, I'm going to keep going. I am going to look for my office listings. Okay. I want to find a listing where I may want to sell and the price point I want to sell in. Oops, I think I want to do my office listings, don't I? Is it my listings? Hold on. And I must have a filter. Wait a minute, I played with that nosy neighbor yesterday. See, this kvCORE is keeping track of us. Okay, I want y'all to know that. Let me see. Filters. I want my office listings. Let me see. Come on, little slow computer. There we go. All right. So yes, these are my office listings because I recognize some of these names. Oh, there's Emily. Is Emily on the call with us today? Emily has a listing. Oh, and Emily, I do want to share your listing. Okay. Is
Where did
Emily?
you find office listings, Nakia?
So I did filter. So I went to listings and I'm on MLS listings, and then I did filter and I did agency listings. Or say,
Thank you.
Tom, I want to find all of your listings. If that was Tom this time, I think Tom.
It was, but you
Okay,
won't find any.
yeah, I'm going to. Okay, that's okay. I won't. I'm just. Let's put Emily or let's put Shelly Johnson. Shelly probably has a few listings. Let's see if Shelly has more than one listing. If I want to market Shelly's listing, say I call Shelly and I say, "Hey, Shelly, it's Nakia. I am trying to get me some buyers up in your area, and I want to promote your listings online." Yeah, I picked a good one. Okay. So there we go. So Shelly has a few listings going on here, right? So me and Shelly, I need to pick up the phone and say, "Hey, Shelly, girl, you got some nice listings. You just listed one yesterday. Can I share that? Do you mind if I share your listings on my social media channels, et cetera, et cetera?" Just this little courtesy text or courtesy call kind of gets a conversation going, kind of gets you in her mindset. Say if she wants somebody to host an open house, maybe she'll call you and say, "Hey, Nikki, I know you're promoting my listings online. Did you want to host an open house?" Now, Shelly has a team, so it's probably not going to happen. But if it wasn't Shelly and she didn't have a team, this is a great conversation starter. Plus, if you look at her average listing or average list price, this sounds like where I want to be. I want to be in all of these areas, right? But definitely I want to play with this property here. So I'm going to click on there. And y'all, yep, there is already an open house. See, I told y'all, she probably already had somebody with an open house. However, and it's probably April. This is probably April's listing. Shelly's the team leader. So, if I call Shelly, she'll probably tell me to call April. I just know their business set up. So that's why I know that information right there. But if I wanted to market this, here is my own link, kind of like my link. If somebody clicks these buttons, I'm going to know, or here is how I get people back to me. So this is probably the link that I want to share online this week. Tom, you should let me borrow your checkbook and buy this house. It looks like I want to buy this one. I heard you have a nice checkbook over there.
I don't know who told you that, but they're completely wrong.
I can live closer to you, Tom. No, but really, so you guys, this is the link that you want to share. Did you see how I got to that? Let me show you guys again. So a listing, if I didn't go to the playbook, I'm over here under listings. This is a link. I am going to take this link. I am going to put this on social media and say, brand new, you know, just listed. This is my property of the week or whatever I want to say. I may want to just go right in here, this listing overview. Why recreate the wheel? Just use what the listing overview is, right? And did you guys notice over here in kvCORE, they actually estimate how much money you can make from selling a listing? Did anybody notice that? I've seen this on all of the listings. They estimated at a 3% commission, but they tell you how much revenue you can make from each listing. That was crazy. So you guys, are you seeing, this is the stuff from the MLS information. If you use other marketing tools, just grab this information from over here, okay? Let me see, somebody said, okay, wait a minute. I see somebody type something in the chat, so I'm going to that. Victoria, question, do you recommend adding everyone to your kvCORE or only people that know, like, and trust you? I've heard different things. I have some random people from doing property boost in mine, and I'm trying to decide if I need to clean up. No, random people are okay for me. They just have to be hashtag random people, okay? And I'll show you guys that I'm not just talking the talk. I actually walk this walk. And wait 1 second, I'm gonna write this property down because I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna come back to it. Okay, I want to show you something. When I go to my dashboard, I can see my business, okay? So here's what my kvCORE looks like. I do not know all of these 2,668 people, okay? That is how many contacts I have. Now, you saw that Nakia was in there like 3 times, so that's not an accurate number, but it's there, right? Sphere, I have 18 Sphere and Prospect, 727 new leads. These are probably people that I have not yet sorted out, just to be honest with y'all. New leads, I do not have 727 new leads. If I did, I would not be on this phone call right now. I'd probably be showing houses, okay? I may have 1,916 active leads because again, these people are probably classified incorrect. Now, I probably do have 5 clients. I'm sure I do have 5 clients right now. I mark clients, the people that I am currently working with. I do have 1 under contract, so that is correct. And I do have 1 that has closed recently. So I have her on a campaign, but I do have more closed clients. So right here, this number, my homework and my goal is to get this number at least to the 40-something deals that I've closed in the past few years, okay? This number should be different. This number is probably correct because if you guys know me, you know I don't work with a lot of clients, but I do have clients here. The other thing here too, this number probably doesn't reflect, I think, and we can vote on it, I think if you give referrals to other agents, I think those referrals should be in your database still, and they should be marked as a client, but they should be put on a specific campaign, right? That campaign could literally just be keeping in touch, seeing how they're doing, a birthday, and of course, anniversary, of course, if they've already closed, but also asking for referrals, more referrals, because if you've helped them, then you could probably help a friend of theirs. So don't ignore, this is probably a key takeaway, y'all. And I forgot, I probably can turn my camera back on. Don't ignore the people that you have referred to other people. You have referred them, now you have their trust, so they know, like, and trust you. Getting back to our question of from Victoria is, do we only have people that we know, like, and trust? No, I have plenty of people that I don't know in here. I have plenty of people that I've never talked to in here, but some kind of way they've gotten on my email list. But my job, my goal is to go through each one and figure out who's who, or go through the groups, maybe take a hashtag or sort out. Would love know how to sort out those new leads. Okay, that's a good question, because that's right where I was leading to, Julie. Thank you. So, dashboard. Nope, I'm going to go to contacts. I am going to go to my people. My contacts are, where are my contacts? Wait a minute. I'm missing something. Hold on, let me go back. Click here. Ah, gotta turn my camera off again. My lovely little computer. Oh, I'm on my dashboard. Hello. Somebody tell me you're on your dashboard, Nakia. Nobody's telling me that. Y'all gotta speak up. Hold on, I was already on my dashboard. Where are my leads? I'm missing something. Don't I supposed to have contacts over here? Where am I? Where is my contacts list, y'all?
It's Smart CM, Nakia.
Okay, thank you. I am leaving it this morning. Thank you. I was
Sure.
like, hold on 1 second. Okay. So here is where I would begin. I would start here, and I would probably go to filter. And I would probably start with, I'm gonna start with a little number, just because I don't want to do new leads because that was too many people. Or sphere. Sphere is a good one. Let's do sphere. I only want to see the people that I have in my sphere. And I want to look at these people, figure out who they are, and figure out where they need to be. Okay. Audra. So Audra is in my sphere. We agreed that she was in my sphere, that she is an agent. So she's probably good here. E.G. Simmons. Okay, so I know who this is. This is a closed client. So this client doesn't belong here anymore. This client I closed. So I need to click on this client. I think I could click here. No. Oh yeah, I can click. No, I can click there to turn that off, but I have to click in her to change it. There's another place where you could just click some buttons and you don't have to go all the way into the contact, but let's go into her. She is closed because I've already closed her. And evidently she was on a campaign at some point in time because I was sending her emails a long time ago, probably. I would put in her, make sure her anniversary date is there, but her hashtags. Oh, and let me tell you how I found her, or how she became my client. She asked for a seller toolkit. This is good. So this is a good reminder. How did I meet her? She went on my website, or she was on my social media page, my link in my bio, asked a seller if they want to download a seller's toolkit, or I may have shared that on social media and somebody else shared it, but she clicked the button to get a seller toolkit. Okay. So what did that tell Nakia? That she wanted to sell her home. Okay. So I had her email. She didn't put her phone number in there, but I had her email. So I got to work some kind of way. Let's see. Did I track it in kvCORE or not? I may have, I can't tell, but October the 27th. So I was hot and heavy in kvCORE back in October of 2021. Y'all see all this stuff going on there? All right. So she must didn't start right in the beginning, but we did sell her house. So evidently this stuff worked. Okay. So yes, she is a seller. I met her through the seller toolkit. That's why she has these hashtags. Here I might want to just tag her past client. Okay. And you just type in past client and you hit enter, and it'll add another hashtag. So this is how you can sort these people out. All right. Anything else that you would remember? She bought a new construction home. So she was a seller and buyer. Okay, that might be something you want to note in here. But I would start right there just by clicking them, check her profile details, just to check to make sure everything's good. Yep, and I did capture her. Yep, she went to my link tree and she clicked that button. So see there, y'all, look at that. I'm telling y'all, this stuff works. And Shay and Dawn can probably tell y'all because they've been with me the longest. When I do this stuff, when I'm training and teaching, I always get business. It never ever fails. So that's why I'm glad for this dashboard. And I may sound a little discombobulated this morning, but I actually know what I'm doing. I don't know what happened this morning. I didn't drink coffee. I better get some coffee before next Friday. I'll tell y'all that. Now, any other questions on this communication? We got 2 minutes. Who has another great question? You guys have really great questions. I'm doing good with this answering questions this morning, but my presenting stinks. I think I need to know who these people are. I'll look at these people. I'll start here and I'll go through here. For some reason, I think these are agents. I must have agents in here because PB sounds like probationary broker. I don't know. I don't know why they're in there, but I'm going to find out. Let's see. He has some 6 emails. So let me see. So if you don't know who these people are, click their names and go into activity and see who it is. Yeah, I think this one, I was on a team and I think some kind of way the team stuff got into my thing. I don't know. But I got to figure out. Has job history and credit to apply with or without Jasmine. I don't know. This sounds like me. I don't know. I gotta look, y'all. I don't know what January this was either. Let me see. Oh, this was January 22, 2 years ago. All right, so evidently this is probably a client I had. This is terrible. I gotta do better with my life, okay? So evidently Stephen and Jasmine were gonna buy. Actually, Sean is my stepbrother. Now I see this email. Why did he put in the wrong name? If this is his correct email, that's my stepbrother, and I have no idea. And Jasmine is probably, I don't know why this is in here though. I have no clue. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. But Sean did not buy a house, I tell y'all that. I don't know why he's here. Questions. And I manually added him. So maybe I put the wrong name. I don't know. I don't think I did that. Yeah, it said me. I did it. I have not a clue. Maybe that was a tester. I don't know what I'm doing. Questions. Or it's 10 o'clock. So can somebody share with me the first thing that they're going to do today? Since you guys are so quiet, let's tell me the first thing you're going to do. And then we will remind you of your homework again. Homework. Go into this marketing tab and design center and design yourself something. Also, I know what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sorting through these people because I probably have thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in my kvCORE. And I'm also going to go to that listing and I'm going to share my home of the week. Julie is going to catch up on past homework and probably sort out her leads. Deep dive into that design center, make some calls and market some good listings over the weekend. Yes, calls. Don't forget, your calls are right on your dashboard. If you set it up, kvCORE has been reminding me every day of what calls and what tasks, who I need to call and what tasks I have due. I have 54 past due calls. I generally scroll through here and pick up my phone. I'll see somebody and I'll pick up my phone and call somebody. This client right here is my client who has closed up, so I can update her. If you guys want to see, I did this, so this is not past due anymore. She's under contract. She's not closed yet. She's under contract. And I don't have anything to add so far. Oh, you know what? Yes, I do. I'm going to add an activity because shame on me for not saying that we went out to look at properties. So I can basically add something up in here somewhere that says that we went out to look at property. She's a tenant. She's relocating here she relocated here from Baltimore, Maryland. An agent in Baltimore sent her to me. And yes, I did help her find a rental. There is a fee in the MLS for that rental, so I had her do agency and all that good stuff. And I will get paid from that. But what's more important is that she is set up on a campaign as a prospective buyer over the next 12 months. There is a note in here as to when her, at least 90 to 100 to 120 days before her lease expires. I want to heavily market. I want to pick up my phone. I want to talk to her. So all of those details, y'all see my face, heavily market, and all of these details will be written in here. Okay, I have to write myself some extensive notes. I'm going to put our appointment that we had. We had an appointment, you know, it passed, but I'm gonna still put it in here because I track everything also. All right, so I will put my past appointment in here. I went out with her on the 10th. We started at 10:30 and we didn't finish until she found a house. And whoo, y'all will not believe it was the second to the last house. We went to lunch and everything, okay? So it wasn't until the last house. I'm gonna put exactly how much time I spent with her. It was probably after this. It was after 2 o'clock, but I'm gonna just leave it to 2 o'clock for right now. And I'll just put, we saw how many other listings we saw, I can't remember. We didn't go in some, because some weren't in the neighborhood she wanted to be in, so we saw 8 listings. Applied for 2. Boom. And if I was setting up an appointment in the future, I could send her an email invite, text message, all of that kind of stuff. Just so y'all know. You could do a lot with this. So I would put these appointments in here too, because kvCORE keeps track of your calendar. And I didn't tell y'all that your calendar syncs. If you have your Gmail synced, your Gmail calendar, this will sync to your Gmail calendar as well. So any appointments you put in kvCORE will move over to your Gmail calendar. So try to sync kvCORE with the Gmail you're using for emailing your clients, and for the calendar that you're using. Okay, that's going to be key if you want it to sync and if you want it to do more things. They want me to type some more, so I'm not going to hold y'all while I type more, but they want us to do that. So let's see, got something in chat. Gmail sync is also homework. If you don't have your Gmail sync, you don't have your calendar synced, do it, because literally you can run your business from kvCORE. Anything else? Key takeaways? Anything to share before we go? All right, y'all, little quiet people today. Y'all too quiet for me. We gotta make some noise.
Hey,
Make
Nakia,
some-
you said something about a seller toolkit. Is that something you created yourself, or is that something I can find or just customize?
Yes, so that's actually a landing page. So next week, perfect question, Victoria. Thanks for all these great questions. Next week, we will create a landing page. So ideally, a landing page is you're going to give some type of resource in order to collect contact information. So for me, I gave away a seller toolkit from I was in Maryland at the time, so it was marylandhomeownership.com. They had like a nice little booklet that was already created. I didn't have to do anything, right? I just had to get the link for that booklet and put it into my kvCORE landing page settings. And once people, and I had to write a description about it. We're going to do this next week. This is what we're going to do next week, by the way. We'll create a landing page that gives away a resource, okay? I'll find some good North Carolina resources, or if anybody knows of anything that would be good to share. Bye, Julie. If anybody knows something good to share, then we can do that. But basically, you find something that you want to hand out or something that you want to share. Something good might be a pamphlet about VA loans, because you might want to attract VA buyers. That could be something, first-time home buyers, a list of something, any type of resource, any type of giveaway. If you have a giveaway, that's what we're going to program. So
Okay.
start thinking.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. So once they and then like I had the home buyer toolkit, once they download that or once they ask for that, then I know they want to buy a house or I know they want to sell their house. So it prompts me to now kick in the high gear. Okay. And that's what landing pages are for somebody to lead you in a direction that you need to go with them. All right.
Right.
All right. I will see you guys next week. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nakia.
You're welcome. 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 Welcome.
Thanks,
Have a
Nakia.
good one. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks for participating, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.